In the last 90 days, I've grown my account from 0 followers to over 130,000 followers. My clients' accounts from 2,000 followers to over 38,000 followers. And my other clients' account from 3,500 followers to over 110,000 followers. We were able to get this consistent growth because of this digital growth strategy I'm about to share to you in this video. And I promise you, if you use the same strategy, you're going to grow your account from wherever it is right now to your first 50,000 followers in the next couple of months. And then you'll be able to monetize the audience to get a lot of money. And if you're just starting out and have 0 followers, you could still use this strategy, which I'm going to share in this video. In fact, it'll be much easier for you because you're starting from a clean slate. But before we dive in, I want you to remember that everything I mentioned in this video is going to be super important. And if you miss a single detail, you're going to reduce your chances of going viral and finally building a personal brand this year. So take notes and let's dive in. The right way to set up your profile for maximum growth. Because now that you've trained your account to reach the right audience, how can you convert that audience you're going to get into followers? This is what I'm about to share to you right now. Because you can have thousands of people coming to your profile every day, but if your profile looks horrible, then absolutely no one is going to follow you regardless of how good your content is. So let's fix that. Step 1, username optimization. Your username should be simple, searchable, and memorable. If your username looks like a gamer tag from 2012 and doesn't look professional, has like 50 underscores, you're making it harder for people to find you and harder to trust you because you might look like a spam account or even worse, a fake account if your username has a lot of underscores with dots in it. So here's what to do instead. Use your full name or a variation that includes your industry. For example, my username is Brian Fahim because that's what my name is. But if your name isn't available, add a relevant keyword instead. For example, if you're a personal fitness coach, your username could be Coach Brian. Or if you're a lawyer, Attorney Brian. You get the point. Also, if you're trying to grow this long term, just don't use random numbers and underscores and dots all over the username. It looks unprofessional and it hurts your chances of people searching you up due to the underscores and dots and random letters and all that. Step 2, mastering your profile picture. For your profile picture, you should try your best to try to show who you are and what you do within that picture. So for example, if you're a personal trainer, show your body a little bit. But here's what not to have in your profile picture. Don't have a blurry picture. Don't make your background more distracting than yourself. Don't have a super close-up picture of just your face, or don't have a very far picture of your whole torso and your face. Have a nice, happy medium. And try your best to show your face instead of putting a logo. That's like a huge step. Because people trust people more than trusting a business. So my little quick breakdown of making sure I have a perfect picture is to have a clear, well-lit photo of yourself and make sure that you smile. The bigger your smile, the more approachable that you seem for other people, which increases sales in the future, by the way. Make sure your face is centered, visible in that little small icon, and that way you become memorable. And of course your background is important, so I recommend pfpmaker.com, and you could have any type of style background in the back. So for me, I have a little blue galaxy, which is kind of like my theme. Step 3, your name. And I'm not talking about your username. That name field on Instagram is the most searchable part of your profile. If your name is set to something vague like functional health or wellness coach, you're missing out on a huge discovery opportunity. Your name is basically an SEO for Instagram for whenever someone searches your niche. So don't throw the opportunity of gaining new followers down the drain. Instead, put your full name first, add that symbol that's like a line in the middle, and add your main niche next to it. So for me, I'm Brian Fahim, dash in the middle, social media marketing. Google's data shows that people search for common industry terms. So if you have that term next to your name, guess what? You are more searchable. A quick tip that I like to use is going on Google Trends. So for example, if I search up fitness coach and personal trainer and I get to see which one gets searched more, I would then take that term and put it into my name. I want people to search me as much as possible. Step 4, mastering your bio. Your bio is not the place to flex the hashtags or random quotes by Einstein. It needs to be clear, concise, and convert viewers into followers. Think of it like this. Whenever some new lead lands on your profile, can they tell exactly what you do by reading your bio? If the answer is no, then your bio is no good. So here's my exact 3-line bio structure that you should use. The elevator pitch. Basically, your first line should tell the reader exactly what you do. For example, if I'm a fitness coach, my first name would be helping overweight men become shredded. This line tells you exactly what I'm doing and who I'm targeting. Your second line is your authority builder. It's your key to build credibility. So from the fitness coach example, my second line would be 500 plus men helped already. This instantly shows why you're trustworthy and worth listening to. Now your third line is going to be your call to action. This could be to click the link in your bio, your website, your funnel, or if you have none of those, just have a call to action for people to follow you. So to continue that fitness coaching example, the third line would be click below to get a free weight loss guide, or if I don't have any freebies, it would be follow for daily weight loss hacks. Now there you go. You have a short, scannable, and to the point bio that is full of keywords. Next section, training your account for Instagram growth. Now if you want to grow on Instagram and go viral on demand, you need to train your profile properly. Most creators have no idea that you actually need to train your Instagram account before posting reels. That's why their content goes out to completely the wrong audience, making their views and likes only 1% of what it could have been. Because here's the thing, Instagram isn't just showing you random content. It's studying your behavior, analyzing what you engage with, and personalizing your feed based on what it thinks that you want to see. So if your suggested content is all over the place, 1 minute it's business tips, the next it's cat videos, and the third it's dating content, then you're feeding Instagram mixed signals. That means your own content will get pushed out to the wrong audience, killing your reach and your growth opportunity. But here's the good news. You can train Instagram's algorithm to feed you the right content by using this two-step framework, which will then push your videos to the right audience, plus will serve as an infinite content idea machine. Here's how. Step 1, follow 20 creators within your niche. Firstly, you need to clarify your niche. Once you've got your niche, go to ChatGPT and feed it the following prompt. I'm a creator in quote-unquote niche. I want you to give me 10 potential keywords I can use to search for similar creators in my niche. So for example, let's say I'm a fitness coach and I use this prompt. Now ChatGPT has given me 10 keywords I could search on Instagram to find 20 creators to follow. But let's say you know a bunch of creators in your niche, then you don't need to do this, because now you can go to the biggest guy in your niche, open their account, and press that small button on the screen to show suggested accounts. And now you see tons of more creators who are in the same niche. Follow at least 20 of these creators and make sure they have at least 50,000 followers. Because having proven creators who are consistently going viral in your following will come in really handy for ideation. Step 2, engage with their content. Once you're done with your list of 20 creators, start following them, like, comment, and save their posts on a daily basis. Make sure you don't like, but also watch the full video because watch time signals to Instagram that you want more of this type of content. And your feed would slowly fix itself with your niche videos, indicating Instagram to who your audience actually is. Now that your feed is fixed, stay away from the content outside of your niche. Because if you interact with too many of those random posts like cat videos or food videos, then Instagram will think your page is unfocused and it will push out your videos to the wrong audience as well. But if for some reason you like the random cat videos on your feed, just make a personal account for those cat videos. Now another huge bonus of fixing your feed is now that you have unlimited content ideas coming every minute. So whichever viral video pops up, you can steal that idea and make your own video out of it. Which leads me to the next section. Now that you have a trained account feeding you content ideas and having a viral worthy profile, there's only one thing left that's going to get you viral on social media and get you clients for your business. That is viral content. And everything I've mentioned till this point can be absolutely useless if you end up posting terrible videos. That's why right now, I'm going to reveal my viral script writing structure that has allowed me to get results all like these. This is a 5-phase framework that I want you to take notes on because this will absolutely be the most valuable thing you've learned today. All of your content should follow the following structure: hook, hype up, value, reassurance, and call to action. Starting with the hook, the first 3 seconds of your video is everything. If you don't grab attention immediately, people will scroll past and watch the next dopamine heavy video. But by far the most effective way of grabbing attention is not to be nice. Now, I'm not saying to be a total dumbass in your video, but instead flip your positive hooks into a negative hook. So for example, here's a positive hook. Here's how to grow on Instagram. That is too boring and predictable. Instead, try, you're never going to grow on Instagram if you keep doing this one thing. This creates curiosity and psychologically forces people to watch. This concept is backed by human psychology as well. It's called loss aversion. Our brains are wired to avoid loss more than we seek to gain. By starting with a problem, you make people desperate for the solution. Also, make sure to use at least one power word like these. It should be up in the screen somewhere. You could take a screenshot if you want. Number 2, hype up. Now back in 2020, the hook alone would be enough to grab attention. But now that we became dumber and our attention spans is even smaller, we need an additional piece of curiosity that's gonna grab the viewer again. And here's how to do this. Firstly, tell them exactly what they'll gain from watching. Secondly, use an emotional, high energy language to make it sound exciting. So for example, if my hook was, You're never going to grow on Instagram if you keep doing this one thing. My hype up will be, this strategy has gotten me over 100,000 followers in 90 days and most people are completely overlooking this. Now they feel that they can't afford to miss this. Number 3, deliver your value. Now that you've gotten the viewer entirely hooked, you want to give them exactly what you mentioned in the hook. And for example, if the viewer were to pay $5 to watch your video to gain the value and they were upset with the purchase, then it's a shit video. It wasn't valuable enough. And one of the worst things that most people do is start rambling about what they want to say. The problem is, when you don't have a solid structure to give out for your value, it's not going to be easy to digest. And your videos won't be pure, actionable videos that can be applied instantly after watching the video. So here's the solution. Break down your value to 3 simple, easy to digest steps. If you watch any of my videos, all of them are broken down into 3 steps. Why? Because not only is it easier to digest, but it also satisfies the rule of 3. The rule of 3 is symmetrical and the human brain is more responsive to number 3 than any other number. Think about it. People learn in 3s all the time. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, red, yellow, green, you get the point. So write down your value, break it down into 3 steps or phases, and this will make your video easier to digest. And step 4 to making a viral video is reassurance. Now, most people watch viral content but don't take action because they think this won't work for me or my situation is different and all the other excuses that they think of. Your job is to reassure them that anyone can do this. So for example, you don't need a huge following or crazy editing skills to make this work. Just follow these 3 steps and I guarantee that you'll see results faster than you expect. This eliminates doubt and pushes them to take action. And the last part of the viral video is the call to action. You've given that insane value, now tell them what to do next. Your call to action should feel natural and not forced, and it should flow with the value. So for example, follow for more Instagram tips, or comment the word growth and I'll review your page. And don't be shy to add a call to action, because when you're giving your audience that value, they already want to reciprocate with you. And with that CTA, you actually help them to do that. That's why never leave your call to action behind, even if it's as simple as comment your thoughts. Now to recap everything I've mentioned in this video, first, you need to set up your profile picture in a viral-worthy way. This means your profile needs to have a proper profile picture, a memorable username, a keyword-optimized name, and a conversion bio. Secondly, you need to train your suggested feed to make sure you reach the right audience and also get infinite content ideas. And after you've done that, you need to start writing viral scripts using that hook, hype up, value, reassurance, and call to action formula. But if you feel like this is too much to do yourself and you'd like a done for you process done by us, which covers the viral ideation, the viral scripting, helping you record, helping you edit, and creating those SEO optimized captions for you, so that way all you have to do is spend 1 hour in the month just recording the videos and I could take care of everything else. And this exact process is what got me all these client results that you see on the screen right now. If you're interested, go down below and book a free call with me and we could talk about how to make your content go viral on Instagram and also getting you so many leads for your business, making you a shit ton of money. And trust me, I've gained over millions of dollars for my clients. The link is in the description and I'll see you there.